going to tell you what I think, in my opinion. When the Revolutionary War came about, they was pretty much in charge of everything. And to me, I think that's where they want to get back to, where they're in charge of everything. Because they beat the British, they beat them back, they had their colonized states, and then they brought the South in there, and a lot of the people had their enslaved people and servants. So, and they like that, you know, they like it. And now you got these people that's not only millionaires or thousandaires, they're billionaires. Now the question is, who's going to serve them? They're going to have to pay big money for people to serve them. That means their security. That means people that fix their food. That means all that. This ain't going to be no penny in. These people are going to have to be making six figures. They're going to have to be paying these people six figures and more to serve them. There ain't going to be no free labor. But they got enough money, they can do it. And the other people that's, like the regular people, the everyday people, the working people, hey, you make it the best way you can. Because you're not going to have no insurance, no health insurance. You're not going to have any hospitals. If you're hungry too bad, and the people have set back and allowed this to happen because they think the billionaires create jobs. Well, yeah, they do in certain ways, and yeah, in order for them to make money, if you're an entrepreneur, you're supposed to make money. I mean, that's what your job is, and then you got the tax benefits. You can write that all off. Hey, you can file for bankruptcy and start another business. But that wasn't good enough for them. They had to go into the government and start taking that money, getting contracts from the government. Now you guaranteed billions of dollars. Shipped all the corporations overseas, bro. Half of the workers that work for these major corporations that are Americans work overseas now. They might have 300,000 people, but 150 of them are working overseas because they don't want to educate the American people. Now, all other countries educating their people. But here we are, we're not doing it because we're a melting pot. Most of these countries, they just have one, tops three ethnic groups. We got hundreds of them. That's just my opinion. I don't
Yep,
want to go off on it.
because that's kind of a far-fetched idea opinion there. I don't know. I'm trying to in my mind
I'm a conspiracy theorist, bro. That's the way
trying
I
to
think.
trying to figure out if to look at the ins and the outs and everything, and I can't find nothing
You can't
in my
find shit.
mind
No,
or
you ain't
nothing
gonna
that done
find nothing.
happened in history to make me think that this is what they plan on doing.
Yeah.
I think they plan on doing exactly what they doing now, taking over this place, making as much money as they can, and getting the hell out of here. Run this place till and rake it dry, and then leave and go out someplace and everything in the sunset and enjoy their damn money.
Ain't no place they can go here.
Yes, it is.
Where?
Trump got his place lined up right now. I guarantee you.
Where you gonna
He
go?
got he got his place lined up. I guarantee you, he got a place lined up now for he getting ready to go to. He got his place lined up. All he waiting on is to try to bankrupt this place and everything and make it into a third world country. He just figured out, damn, I done got all the money I can get out of it, so I guess I'm gonna leave it alone. That's what he did over in Atlantic City. He raked that place and stuff until the last dime he can get out of it. And then he left. Left it high and dry. Yes, and went to New York. He got some place to go to, and he getting ready. He trying to take as much money out of it as he can and go. And the big problem is that he gonna leave a lot of them folks exposed. All them people who uh who who, uh who are in cahoots with him right now are gonna be left out there to dry.
Going to jail.
He gonna leave them out there to dry. That's what he planned on doing. That's what I think. He getting ready to lead them people there to dry. So it's interesting that he is still out there trying to play king. It is totally interesting that he is still out there trying to play king and sitting there and telling people, we got this going, we got this going. Yeah, most of them know he lying. They know he told a damn lie. Even
Yep.
the news people, they put the lie out there. They got the Washington Post putting lies out there. They got all kind of newspapers putting lies out there. This was getting ready to happen. He done he done struck a deal with China, and they ready to go. Now anybody in their right mind know that he ain't struck no daggone deal with China this damn quick. He done all of a sudden he gets in the air and he done struck a deal. They get ready to sign off on it. He ain't signing off on nothing. And Zhao Jinping is not coming to see him. They ain't having no meeting.
Just like you ain't
It's,
having no meeting with Putin.
yep. And the it was a very interesting all over there. They got major podcasters, news folks over there in Asia right now, in Singapore, all around, in South Korea, all over the area over there, trying to find out what the heck is going on and what's getting ready to happen. Because, Ted, the epicenter for trade and economics is over there in that southeast right now, in the Asian southeast. That's where all the money is at. That's where everything is happening at right there. That's why there's so much interest in going over there. And that's probably why Donald Trump got on that airplane and flew over there. Because he know that that's where that stuff is at. If you want to have anything to do, that's where it's at.
We
That's
don't
the
make nothing
beginning.
here, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's where everything is at. It's over there in the southeast now. Singapore, Vietnam, all them little countries over there, along with China, South Korea, Philippines, all of them, manufacturing, all in there. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
That's why he
That's
left to go over there, because he damn sure wasn't invited. He invited himself. Oh, he invited himself over there. Oh man.
well, United States. What they have is a black-white problem, in my opinion. When you have, did you hear? I mean, Adam Schiff, the Senator Adam Schiff, he went way back when Obama did not vote for him, talking about the Chief Justice saying because of his background and what he stood for, he didn't get his vote because he knew what he was all about. Chief Justice was against the Voting Rights Act. He was against abortion. He was against all the things, he made it available where people can just contribute as much money as they want to in the politics. He have he have personally, deliberately destroyed this country. This is not where we were going, and he stopped it. We're supposed to be for truth and justice. I knew this country was going in the wrong direction, but when he pardoned those thugs that raided the Capitol, I knew. I said, this shit is over. There was no outrage, no outpouring. Few people, said a few things about it. The Supreme Court didn't say anything. These people injured 140 police officers, and some of them, because of it, died. Some of them is done working because they got beat up so bad they can't work. They got disabled, and they was protecting the house. So that was an insurrection. That man should have been in jail, and those people right now should be in jail. But instead, the other day we had a little boy, teenager, walking the street coming from school, and a video showed up that he had a gun. 5 minutes later, 8 police officer cars are surrounding him with their guns out. Hand over the gun, hand over the gun. He had a bag of Doritos. They did a VI or AI saying that it was a gun. That young man, if he would have responded differently, he would have been dead. This is where we're going, bro. You walking down the street minding your own business, and they using AI, facial recognition, and everything else, and they respond like that. This is where we're going. This is where we at. So and then they can say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. It was a mistake. We didn't know he had a bag of chips. We thought it was a gun." And even if he had a gun, it wasn't necessary for all of that. Thank goodness they didn't shoot the boy. That's what we see. The thing is, a lot of people, these little things that's happening, it's just like over the weekend we had like the last 4 or 5 days we had different killings at HBCUs. Now, when has this been? What's going on here? What's going on all of a sudden? This is happening. I believe somebody getting paid. That's just my personal opinion.
I'm trying to figure out what does Adam Schiff have to do with all this. You started out saying Adam Schiff. I'm trying to figure out where Adam Schiff and President Obama had to do.
Well, the Chief of Justice, when he was being nominated to become on the Supreme Court, President Obama didn't vote for him
Didn't vote
because
for
he
who?
saw his history.
Didn't vote
He
for
saw
who?
what he was about.
I don't understand what you're talking about because John Roberts came on to the Supreme Court long before Obama became president.
He was a senator, Ed. President Obama was a U.S. senator.
But John Roberts came on before he did. John Roberts been on the court for a long time.
I just said when he became Supreme Justice, President Obama didn't vote for him to become the Supreme Justice, Chief of Justice of the Supreme
That
Court.
was, but what does that have to do with John Roberts? I mean, Adam Schiff.
Well, Adam Schiff made a statement saying that Adam Schiff is a sycophant or a backup for 47. He the one gave him immunity, bro. He the one pushed the immunity.
I'm still confused here. What does John Roberts and Adam Schiff have to do with each other? Because Adam Schiff was a House of Representative. He was a U.S. representative from California. So what does Adam Schiff have to do with John Roberts?
He was making a statement regarding John Roberts is a sycophant of Donald Trump. He's a tootsie. He's got Donald Trump's back. Why you think he's been um, giving up all these cases and stuff? Sending them back down or passing them and winning cases because
Well,
of John Roberts.
John Roberts cannot do all that stuff by himself.
Well,
It takes.
he got 6 people, bro.
I
They
understand
all
that, but I'm just
conservative.
saying John
They
Roberts
following the
cannot do
Pope.
that by himself. If John Roberts
Well,
decided to vote,
he can be the persuasive person to do the justice and persuade these people to do the right things by the law.
I don't think John Roberts has any power at all on the Supreme Court.
Okay, if that's what you think, that's your opinion.
I don't think he has any
That's
power at
your
all.
opinion.
Those
That's your
five,
opinion.
those five folks is doing what they want
That's
to
your
do,
opinion.
and he just voting with them.
That's your opinion. That's good. That's fine.
he,
If you don't think
he,
he
he,
got no power, okay, fine.
I don't think he has that kind
That
of
man got
power.
more power than you think.
No, he doesn't. He's not John Roberts, not on that Supreme Court. Them boys is running roughshod over here. Alito and Clarence Thomas and stuff will run that court.
Hey, he's with them. What are you talking about?
But I'm just saying, he doesn't
He
have
is
he
with
doesn't
them,
he as the Chief
and
Justice,
he's
he
the
does
leader.
not have as much
He.
power as Alito and
Oh man, you
Clarence
sobbing.
Thomas
What
on
are
the
you
Supreme
talking
Court.
about? What are you talking about? He's the chief justice, man.
So what? That don't mean nothing. They can't. They don't
Well,
have
you
to.
can say
He
that if
doesn't
you
have
want
to.
to. That's
They
fine.
don't have to follow him.
Yeah, right.
They don't have to follow him. He doesn't have that kind of power. He is just a figurehead up there as the
Well, I
chief
guess the
justice. He's
rest
a
of them are
figurehead.
figureheads too. That's why we at
He's
where
a
we at.
figurehead. That's it.
That's
He
why we
just
at
sit up
where
there.
we at. Cause
He
all
got
of them
his head up there.
figureheads.
That's it. That's all he got.
That's
The
why
only
we
power he
at
got
where
is
we at. Cause we all figureheads.
he's a
And
figurehead. That's it.
we got the sorriest ass Supreme Court in my lifetime.
Now I have to agree with that, but I don't agree with the fact that John Roberts is running the show. He ain't running shit.
Oh yes, he is.
Hell, he ain't running nothing.
He determined what comes up. He determines what comes up, bro.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Now,
he
if you go
does.
in and if you go there before the Supreme Court and stuff, he does not make that determination.
Oh yes, he does.
He has to have a majority of those justices
Okay,
and stuff
we're gonna
decide
prove
what
this right now.
what court the majority decide what cases that they bring up. He doesn't decide anything. That's why they got 9 people.
Keep
And
reading that.
Adam Schiff was he's never been in a nomination for the Supreme Court.
Who are you talking about?
You Adam Schiff. You said Adam Schiff
I
was.
just said that Adam Schiff was making a statement about the Chief Justice that he is a sycophant of Donald Trump. That's what I was talking about. You misinterpret what I'm talking about.
Well, you're not making it clear
Chief
because
Justice,
you said
who
you
makes
said
the main
Obama
decision of
Obama
bringing
said something, and
any
then
docs to the
you
Supreme
said
Court?
Adam Schiff said something, and then you brought in John Roberts and
I think I was very clear
gave
with what I
and
said.
and then you gave John Roberts too much damn credit. He ain't got that much damn power to decide what the heck to do. He does not have all that power because the legislative branch of the government can anything that they've done.
Here we
If
go.
the
All right,
legislative
Ed.
branch
You,
of the
hey,
government
hey,
stop
what
it,
you say don't mean nothing. You just talking to
yes, it
yourself.
does.
Let me just say this.
He said the
Listen,
legislative branch of the
Chief
government can
Justice.
stop all that.
Hello,
They
hello.
make
You keep
the
talking, but I
legislative
got proof
branch of the
here.
government make
Chief
the law.
Justice, the Chief Justice who makes the main decisions of bringing any docs to the Supreme Court.
He has not
I
done that.
just told you. I just showed you.
He
He
has
makes the
not
main
done that.
decision.
He whatever the majority wants to come,
It
that's
ain't
what
no
he lets
majority.
come.
He's the main. He makes the main decision.
He don't make no main decisions if they
Why would
want to
he be the
override
Chief
him.
Justice, Ed?
He can't make all those decisions
You
if
need to
they
read,
don't
man. I
allow
thought you
him.
was up on the law, bro. I don't even know much
Those
about the law. I
those
know better than that.
justices and stuff have a lot of power out there. They can override him.
Well,
Those
I just read it to you.
those justices can
I
override him
just read it to you. Why are we still talking about it? I don't want to talk about it no more.
because those
I just proved my
justices can
point.
override him
I just
at
proved
any
my
time.
point. I just proved my point. I'm done
At
with it.
any at any time they can override
You
him.
can keep talking if you want to, but I just proved my point. I don't want to
No,
talk
you
about it
didn't.
no more.
You didn't
Move
prove
on.
nothing. Just because
Move
you
on, bro.
pull it up and
Move
that
on.
thing, you
Move
can't
on.
believe anything they say.
What else you
Because
got?
if you
What
look
else
at
you got?
if you look at what's
What
going
else
on in
you
that
got,
daggone
Ed?
court,
What else
Roberts
you
doesn't
got?
have any power at all.
What else you got, Ed?
I ain't got nothing else.
You want to argue? I ain't arguing with you, boy.
I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got shit else.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I
I
ain't got
told you
time for that.
I told you before
I
I told
bring
you before
facts. I bring facts.
the show came on that
I just
I had to give me some I had to give me
don't
I
have
had to
me
give me
going
a
to the
nap.
Supreme Court and then
I,
show
I had
you
to give me
who
a
makes
nap.
the decision, who brings up the docs. Talking about he
I
ain't got
had to
no
give me
power.
a
Get
nap
out of here.
before I came on.
What you some kind of doofus or something? You just being
I got
argumentative.
up too
That's all.
early this
I know you
morning.
know better than that. You know better than that.
John,
You know better than
and
that.
I know that John Roberts don't have no power. That's all I know. He's just a figurehead. That's it. A name only. He's a what? A rhino. A name only.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you something. Anytime a president supports a person who was running one of the biggest scams in cyber, and then he forgave him and gave him a pass to let him out of jail.
yep.
What is wrong with these people? This man supported
That's
all kind of terrorist people.
there's nothing wrong with them. They are out there. Everybody is out to make some money. And Donald is making money and he's threatening these people. And they scared to death of him. Did you hear the senator from Kentucky? He had an interview with a podcaster and stuff on one of her shows, one of their shows. And she sat down there with talking with him. She asked him, what is going on there in the city where they're not doing anything? And he opened his mouth and said they are scared. They are afraid of him. Said it
Mm-hmm.
today. Said it today. I was listening to him. It was one of the things I was listening to him at 4 o'clock in the morning. Rand Paul said they scared of him because the last time that he asked the senator to come to the White House and everything, he told Rand Paul don't bring his ass there. He said you can't come. Because Rand
I
Paul
mean,
talking against him.
I don't like Rand Paul that much, but at
I
least
I ain't say I
he
liked him
got
either, but
principles.
I
He
just
got
saying
principles.
he said that he said he still support President Trump, no matter what the heck he doing. But he said them people scared of him, and he said he gonna speak up and say what he think. But he said if he had to vote for him again against uh, Kamala Harris, he'd vote for Trump. Then he opened his mouth and said that. And after he said that, I turned it off.
Because his
but,
principles don't back up
but
what
he
he's
did,
talking about.
but he did say before I turned him off that those Congress people and the senators are scared of him. They are absolutely afraid of him. That's why they're not going to stop him. That's why he can pardon anybody he wants to pardon, and they can't say a word. They won't open their mouths. He told them not to negotiate with the Democrats, and that's what the hell they doing. They ain't negotiating. So we sitting up there in a catch-22. Ain't nobody sitting down there saying nothing, and the country is shut down. And they're talking about in November next month, which is only a few more days from now. This will be almost a month now that nobody in the federal government, other than the military, got a paycheck this month. And that a whole bunch of them now who work for the federal government are going to be standing in the daggone bread line and stuff trying to get some food because they need some food to eat. And we're going to run out of money for SNAP. Ain't no be no more food stamps. There could be a whole lot of folks in this country hungry in just a few more days. And our poor farmers still ain't got their bailout yet.
They ain't gonna get no bailout.
They still ain't got their bailout. And they harvesting like all get out. And they got tops laying on the ground, dumping their grain on the ground. They putting the grain on the ground. They piling it up on the ground. They got a top laid out and they piling it up. That's the only place because everything else is full. Can't take it to the granary. It's full. Every granary, every elevator and stuff in this country is full of grain.
And they all they're gonna do is sit there and rot.
You sit there and rot. They're trying to stop the rot because they're uh, putting down a layer of cloth or something, plastic down, and they putting the crop in the plastic so it doesn't get inside the ground. They might be able to save some of it, might, but it's going to be mounds and mounds and mounds of grain that's sitting out in the fields.
And next year it's gonna be the same thing.
They ain't gonna
'Cause
plant next year. Most of the farmers say they ain't planting the next year. If this tariff shit still going on, they ain't planting nothing. So we're not planting anything. Their field's gonna be empty. And a bean, a soybean, and a corn stalk, or nothing gonna be planted next year. China said they ain't buying no more grain from us. They got their grain coming from Brazil and Argentina. And even though the cattleman told him don't bring that Argentina beef over here, the agricultural secretary got on TV and said they getting ready to bring that Argentine beef here.
of course,
Shit, they
of
already told them to
course.
bring that stuff here,
And
and
the
they get ready to
Brazilian
bring it.
beef too. Hey, and the Brazilian beef too. Shoot, that right there was done 8 years ago when he was president. The Brazilian people, they got beef too. So
They they just
just
they the people just told them we don't need that Argentine beef here. Don't bring that stuff here. And the agricultural secretary, well, I think they confused. These are people who raised the cattle in this country, but she said they confused because Donald Trump know what he's talking about.
what is wrong with these people, man?
Hey man, they
But
live
wait
and
a minute,
die.
Ed. This is what pisses me off. Maybe I'm wrong here. You got these. We got a shutdown, and one of the people on MSNBC is gonna bring a transgender Congress lady up. and interview her. This is the whole shit. This is the problem. I don't care if you're a transgender, okay, but why are you interviewing her or him or whatever you want, whatever? This is the problem with the Democrats. They got so many people under their tent.
Now, which one of them on MSNBC said they were going to bring them on? It wasn't
The little
the morning
redhead
show.
girl. The
It
little
was the morning
redhead girl.
show. Who?
Huh?
Was it the morning show?
No, the little redhead girl. She come on at night.
Oh,
I
I
can't think
thought
of
it
her
was the
name.
morning show.
Pesic or something like that. But the little redhead girl. But the point is that I don't have a problem with it, but is it going to be a whole politically? A lot of people have problems with these transgender because they think the transgender is trying to take over, just like the gay people, the homosexuals, And this right here is supposed to be woke or left. People want to live the way they want to live, and that's their business. America don't mean it's left. It's just that that's the way they want to live. They want to be transgender. That's what they want to live. They grown. They can do what the hell they want to do. But it's got to be, Democrats are woke, too woke. It's supposed to be culture shit. That ain't no culture. That's the way somebody want to live. Person want to be a drug addict. That's what they want to be. Shit, alcoholic. You want to be a freak and go to church 7 days a week, 10 hours a day. That's your business. This is America. People can be able to do what they want to do, as long as it's not against the law. You ain't hurting nobody. I don't get it. It's like the Bible say, the tariffs and the wheat. They're right there together. The question is, what are you, the tariff or are you the wheat? Are you the weeds? Or are you the good stuff? That's between you and God. That's the way I look at it. So, those people running around, they're doing what they want to do, and they want to live their lifestyle or wherever they want to live. Hey, that's on them. That's their choice. That's why we have a choice. In America, we're supposed to have a choice what type of lifestyle we want to live. You want to live up, be a billionaire, then you work your butt off, you lie, you steal, you do everything you can.
Now, why you got to lie and steal to be a billionaire? Now,
You lie,
there's
you
some
steal,
billionaires who
you
didn't
do
lie and
everything you
steal.
can
That
to
it
be
was
a
given to
billionaire.
them. It was given to them. They gave it to them. They didn't lie and steal for it. They gave it to them. Nah, some
You
of them.
said
Now, I
gave
didn't
it
say
to him.
all of them. I said some of them. I didn't say all of them. Because Trump, he done lied, steal, and did everything he could, and grifted everything to be a billionaire.
Oh, you don't think Bill Gates lied and stole? Bill Gates didn't do nothing but copy off of other people and took and bought them out. That's all he did. What are you talking about? Shoot, that's all these people do, man. All they do is
Well,
they buy people
Ted,
out.
something gonna have to give here in just a little bit, bro. Because I don't think that that we can allow people to go hungry here.
And I don't think they care.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna look real bad, Ted. People are standing in
Well, they
line
gonna blame it on the Democrats.
and dying because they
They gonna
can't get
blame it
no
on the
food.
Democrats, bro.
Because they're gonna go absolutely berserk, man, if they can't get no food stamps. People gonna be out there crying, and it ain't gonna be a whole lot of black folks. There more white people get food stamps than black people are.
We know that. We already know that.
It could be a whole lot of white folks out there crying. I need some food.
We already know that some of them people get 15, 12, $1,500 a month on SNAP. And that's
Well,
a
it's
that's a lot of money and a lot of food that they can store up and buy. And a lot of them sell that stuff, sell them stamps.
Well, like I said, it's getting ready to hit the wall, buddy. Getting ready to hit the wall. Because that's going to be, I'm telling you, you looking at 60, 70 million people, buddy, they ain't going to have no food.
Well, I don't know about that because there are millions of them that only get $50 a month, $100 a month, 150, 200, and they'll survive. Those people because they can go to the food banks because they probably already go to the food banks anyway. But those people that's be getting $1,000, 1,200,
Well, the people at the food bank already said that they're running out of food. There's a whole line of them. They did interviews on all of them. Said we're running out of food. We giving out as whatever we can, but we're running out of food. We don't have enough. And they said if they don't give these people some food stamps next month, that they guaranteed that these folks who standing in these lines and waiting for food are going to be hungry.
well, here's the people that's going to be losing money. It's the grocery stores.
Well, them too,
They're going to be
and
losing money.
the people who work there.
They're going to be losing money because, see, they
Well,
rely
now,
on those, what you call those cards? Those.
now you got to have to put a air quote on that because ain't nobody around here not going to the store. Not where I live at. These people are ordering their groceries to be dropped off in their house.
No, no, I'm talking about those people that go and they have those cards, whatever you call them, what you call them, ERT or ER, well, I don't know what they call
EBT cards, EBT
them.
cards.
Okay, whatever those cards they use, that's money that they get from the government. They use
Right,
their cards and they get all their food. So
right.
those
They do.
stores that's
Yep.
counting on that money every month because, loads of people.
Those stores that's counting on the EBT money is not around here. Ain't a whole lot of people around where I live at putting EBT cards in. They got credit cards they put in there or cash. That's it.
Well, ain't nobody talking about your neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
Talking about, I'm talking about people that go to a regular Walmart's and go to Publix and they use those cards because I see them all the time when I'm going through
Well, I
Publix.
don't see them.
I see them all the time.
I don't see them. I don't see any of them.
I see
I
elderly
don't.
people because you don't go shopping.
I don't live. Yes, I do. I
I
go
go
shopping all
grocery
the time.
shopping every day, bro.
I don't live in those areas.
I
I don't
go
go to those
grocery
areas.
shopping every day.
Yeah, I don't see them. Everybody I know, they got a credit card they put in or a debit
Well,
card.
well, you don't go to Walmart.
Yes, I do. I go to Walmart. I go to Aldi's, Kroger,
Well,
Publix.
Walmart, all kind of people go to Walmart.
Well, the ones in my area, they don't put no EBT cards in here. They
Your
don't have no
neighborhood ain't that
EBT.
big, Ed. Your neighborhood ain't that big, and you'd be
We have,
surprised that some of
I
those
have,
people in your neighborhood probably get food
there
stamps
are at
too.
least 4 or 5 WalMarts in my area where I live at, and ain't
You got
nobody
that many
going in them
Walmarts?
stores. Yeah, about 4 or 5 in my area. Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
you got
and
more
they stay
Walmarts.
busy.
You got more Walmarts than we, and we got over
Right, they
half a
stay
million people in this
and they
area.
stay busy, and they stay busy. We got 4 Aldi stores right in
Because
our
we only
area.
got one, two, three, four, five Walmarts in the 20-mile radius, 30-mile
Oh
radius.
no. These within 10 miles, man. They got at least 5 of them. And within a 10 mile radius, there's 5 WalMarts. And these ain't small stores. These big stores, supermarkets, super WalMarts.
Yeah, well, there's one, two, three supers, and then two regular grocery store Walmarts.
Yeah, but these super WalMarts, and we got five five Aldis within the same area.
Well, we got a bunch of Publix. We got a Publix every other block.
Yeah, well, we ain't got a whole lot of public. We got about 5 Publix too. They got a lot of grocery stores around here.
Well, here's the thing that when you say, we talking, we kind of being sarcastic and all that and being kind of humorous about it. But here's the thing: it's those kids that's gonna be hurting.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to totally agree with that. And I don't like it at all. That's why I said something's going to have to be done. Because there's nowhere in the world, man, we're going to let these children and stuff starve to death, man. In this country, oh, no, no. Hell, I got mad at the governor of Texas when he told them that he voted down the school lunch program in the summertime. That these kids and stuff were at home during the summertime, knowing that the only meal that they're going to be getting is at the school. And he voted it down. No, we ain't going to do that. Now, what happened after he voted it down, I don't know because I didn't hear anything else about it. Maybe somebody came up with some money or they made him look real bad and he just quietly let them have their food because to starve children and stuff and everything, you can't. I don't care whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, or whatever. You ain't gonna make it around here if you start doing that. It is not going to happen.
Well, this is a movement that I have no idea where we're going.
I do.
Where we going here?
Down the drain.
Oh Lord.
That's where we going down the drain, man.
We're going down the drain.
We're going down the drain. That's where we headed. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what's happening. Oh man,
We're going down the drain.
going down the drain. I'm telling you, it's happening right now. And everybody in his cabinet is lying about it. Everything is fine. We're doing great. We're bringing in, hold it now, the number has increased here. We had $21 trillion now he done brought in. he, he done went from 17 to 21 trillion now. That's the lie he telling now. We had $21 trillion. And he went over there and told her people he he done solved eight wars in 8 months. He looked at her people in the face, but we done solved eight wars in 8 months.
The man, these people, I don't understand it, bro. I mean, they just scared of somebody.
They just laughing at him. He's a joke. He's a joke. They laughing at him. And when he said it, they all clapped. He don't know that he's a laughing stock over there in the Southeast Asia that they laughing at him. And I had to say something about the South Korean president. They had him on the show, and they asked him, "What do you think about Donald Trump and what's going on there?" And he said, "The people here in this country, something wrong with them."
He never lied.
He said, "There's something wrong with those people in that country. They allow this stuff to happen." He said, "But we're waiting on him because he's not going to be around very, very much longer. So they're waiting on something to happen to him. I believe they think that he might not make it through these 4 years. He's going to be dead, and then they'll find somebody else to deal with." Oh, man.
Hey, Tesla stock right now is. Wait a minute, let me see here. Let me put my glasses on. $433.72.
And guess what they're saying about the stock market?
I'm listening.
they're saying that Wall Street is artificially inflating the prices of these stocks so they can make money.
Didn't I just tell you that last week? I told you that last week.
They're artificially inflating the prices of these stocks so they
Yeah,
can make money.
yeah, yeah. That's what they're doing. They're buying back their own stock. Keep that, keep it up, so they can keep it up. We can't trust no data. We don't know. You know, they say inflation is 3%, but that's a lie. Inflation is way up more than that.
And we done hit, according to everybody now, it's told all over the world, we done passed that 38 trillion.
Yep.
We done shot past that seven. We at the eight now. We at 38
In
trillion and counting.
January, we'll be at 40. January, February, we'll be at 40 trillion. Because we got to borrow some more money to keep this thing going.
I know it. Ain't nobody getting us no more money, man. We can't borrow any more money. Somebody gonna have to start printing some money. That's why they mad at the Fed chairman and stuff. 'Cause he won't print any more money. He got to start printing some money. Oh man, how much is gold now?
So what?
How
Oh,
much is
it's over
gold?
43.
4,300 an ounce.
Yep.
I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm gonna. If I do, there'll be a run on the gold. There'll be a run on it. I'm gonna put together some money, but I'm finna go buy me some gold.
Oh, I thought you said you get ready to go sell some gold.
No, I'm going to buy me some gold.
The hell you gonna buy gold for?
What?
Why would you buy gold at $4,300 an ounce?
Do you think I'm gonna pay $4,300 an ounce for some gold? 1976. That's how much it is right now, an ounce.
I don't know where you get that number from.
Oh man, yeah. 1976. You got to go to the horse's mouth.
Well, I don't know where you got that number from,
I
but
looked. I looked at it last night. I can
1976. I don't know where you buying your
19
gold.
$1,976. You got to go to the horse's mouth though.
I wouldn't pay 1,900 for it.
I'll pay it if I can get 4,000. Anyway, Mr. Harvey, we almost at the end of our day here. We done had a fun time. We've enjoyed ourselves today, and we need to get your final word.
Well, my final word is this. Even Ford then went up to 1384. Ford is always like at $10.
Man, I wouldn't touch a stock on the New York Stock Exchange. If somebody gave it to me, I wouldn't take it. Now, you know damn well Ford done lost damn near $4 billion this year alone. Since Trump came in office, they done lost $4 billion. And they're going down fast. Every car company in this country has lost money.
Oh yeah, that's the truth right there. They ain't selling no cars. Ain't nobody paying no
Ain't
fifty
nobody
thousand
they ain't
dollars for no
selling no
regular car.
cars, and people can't and not about it. That's why they keeping their old raggedy cars and fixing them up. Nobody can afford them. You can't afford no damn 10-year goddamn note to buy a goddamn car.
My last word is this, Mr. Ed. Ed said that we're going down the drain, folks.
You sure did. Going down the
So,
drain.
if Mr. Bishop say we're going down the drain, we must be going down the drain.
Going down the
But
drain.
my glass is always half full. I'm trying to buoy it up, but I can't. But my glass is always half full. I have faith in the American people. Y'all
It's,
might be prejudiced, y'all might be racist, but y'all ain't crazy and stupid. You might be a little stupid, but this is the thing now. I'm saying I got faith in the American people. That's my last word. And faith in God too.
my last word is this. About 8:30 this morning, I got a text message. And the text message says, hello. And the text message came from one of my helpers that I have, Hispanic helpers that I have come over my house to do work. And I know why he sent that message and stuff, because he need work bad. Anything that he can get. If I had said hello back to him, he'd have probably came over here and worked all day for $50. That's how bad it is out there. Anything, give him a few dollars so he could eat. Just, they hurting. These people
Boy,
hurting, kid.
they messing up these people, man. They messing
They
up their
hurting.
country. This is sad, man, the way they
Yeah,
treating these
I
people.
didn't. I didn't want to take advantage of the guy. I really didn't. I probably will call him up maybe next week and everything if he's still here and say, "Hey, man, you can come over here. I got something for you to do. Put in the work." I know why he did it. He needs some money. Last time I talked to him, he asked me, "Said, Mr. Bishop, you got any work for me to do?" I said, "No, man, I ain't got nothing for you to do right now." And he sent me a text message this morning. Hello. These folks are hurting out there, Ted. Bad. We got a project, Ted, down the street from where I live at. These folks bought some land, about 15, 20 acres, 2 blocks either way. Bought it. They're getting ready to build a church. Now, part of the land had some nice brick buildings on them, brick homes. They had about 8 brick homes on them, nice brick homes. 2 of them had just been remodeled. Last year, they tore them down.
What?
Tore them down. 2 of them I know had just been remodeled. New roof and everything put on them. Last year, they tore it down. All of them, tore them all down. Put this church up.
What kind of church is that?
I have no idea. But it's a sign up there. Future home of the Marietta Baptist Church.
Ooh, they got a lot of money, bro.
I ain't told you the full story yet. Everything been torn down. They putting in all their infrastructure. They putting in water lines, sewer lines, and stuff, and all of that. 2 months ago, Everything in there stopped. Ain't been a truck, ain't been a dump truck or nothing on that land in 2 months. So last week we have a community website out there that is nosy as hell. You got anything going on in the neighborhood, they're gonna tell. Somebody asked me, what's going on over there at their property over there? Guess what happened? They ran all the Mexicans away.
Woo!
Can't find nobody to work.
Oh Lord.
They ran them all away. They can't find nobody to work. So the project is sitting there. They got money. They just can't find anybody to work. Can't find no Mexicans to work. And that place has been sitting there for 2 months and nobody over there doing shit. Excuse my French, people.
So the project manager over there is
He can't find nobody to work.
lost. Can't do nothing.
Can't do nothing. Can't find no Mexicans to work. Can't find none.
And he probably already had his crew.
Yeah, he did. He had a bunch of Mexicans on. That's how they went out there and dug all that ground up and knocked everything down over there and picked up all the dead trees and stuff and everything and moved them out. They even got the entranceway built. But that's it. Can't get no way. Can't get no Mexicans over there. I don't know who threatened them, but they stopped coming over there. I guess the INS ICE came over there one day, early part of the summer, and they came back.
I don't know. That's sad.
Hey man, I bet you that place is they're gonna spend close to $1 billion to build that church, man. That San McCunn is on 20 acres of land, man. They bought all that land up. Massive church they get ready to build. We got another church over there, Woodstock Baptist Church. The kids call it Six Flags Over Jesus.
Woo, boy.
It's huge. It's huge. It covers about 10 acres of land. When you walk into the church, you can go from a, a sanctuary that holds 50,000 people, and then they got an overflow that you can, and it's all covered up, and you can walk over to the overflow thing. It holds 30,000 people. Six
Dang.
Flags Over Jesus.
Lord have mercy.
The place is huge, Ted. I'm not kidding you, man. It's huge.
So are these white churches or black churches?
Oh yeah, white. Ain't nobody black that got the kind of money around here, man. Ain't no black folks got that kind of money.
Well, you got two churches that I know of
Who?
that's pretty big. You got New Birth, and then you got Creflo Dollar's church.
They Creflo Dollar, he got a piece of junk over there off of down that street down there. He ain't got that place like a rat trap over there. Creflo Dollar left his stuff. He done bought that jet, man. It's all over. All the money he was by their jet, they ain't did nothing to that property. I just came over there, drove over to College Park. It looked like a rat trap. Dirt everywhere, all up and down the street, grass growing all over the daggone place, weeds everywhere. Creflo killed that church, buddy. He took that money and bought him a jet and cut out. You know the black people can't do nothing right. We gonna spend all our money. You done made them people buy that new jet, $65 billion jet, and you done left.
$65 million ain't no money for a jet nowadays.
It ain't nothing, but he still that's he took that. They ain't got no $65 million. You don't know where they at, man. They on a they in the ghetto.
College Park is a ghetto.
When I first came down here in 1985, there used to be the the King Tut around here, black folks area. Every place was nice and clean. Had restaurants everywhere, all up and down that street. You go down there now, that place is messed up. It's the
Mm.
ghetto. Them niggas that moved, they done ran them white folks out, and them niggas that moved in, and they done messed that place up. And that's where Creflo Dollar Church is at. You ride down there. I rode down the street. Matter of
I
fact,
was
next to
there.
me,
I think I only been there once, and it was like in the '90s, I think it was, or maybe early 2000s.
yeah, that was when they were still in his heyday. That's when they had a real nice area. The white folks that just left, and the people who were living in the area and stuff had money. But it done gone down now, brother. Ooh-wee. It has gone down.
What about New Birth? I've never been there.
Well, they still in there. They still hanging in there, but it ain't nowhere near what it was when the old boy was there.
So Atlanta's supposed to
It
be Chocolate City. What's going on? Where's the hot spots there? Ain't no more hot
all
spots.
all the all the churches and stuff and everything around there have they aren't they are when you have it, it's just like anything, kid. You have to constantly bring in new folks, new kids, children, and these folks and stuff stop trying to bring in the kids, the youth, into the church, and all you got is a bunch of old folks in the church now. That's all they got. Youth people ain't coming to church. You will kill a church off quick, man, if you don't start taking care of your youth, bringing them into the fold. And they stopped bringing them into to the fold in 2008. And not, most of them now are dying. I'm by the end of old folks.
Yeah, you're
They don't
probably
have
right.
no they don't have no youth program, no nothing to excite them to come to church. You got to have a youth program. Hell, Ted, when I was coming down there, they brought in some supposed to have been expert and stuff in our church and stuff, and said they changed everything around. And the accountant came in there and said, "Well, we gotta have to straighten this out." And to call the youth director in there and said, you gonna have to your kids gonna have to start making some money so they can take care of their program because the church ain't gonna give them no more money to take care of their program.
Mm.
These children, man, that's the kind of attitude they got. These are kids. How the heck the kids gonna go out there and work? They got to go to school. Barely able to go to school. They got to go out there and work so they can pay for their own programs they got in the church. I told the youth directors, whatever you need, I'll do it. Put a program together for these kids. We're gonna do it. We're gonna keep going on. So I get the money some kind of way. Church gonna pay for it. Damn what that lady said. That's what's going on. Now, there's a lot of people moving around here, Ted. A lot of people moving in. And they got money. They got money. Big money they spending here. There's several $1 trillion and stuff sitting right downtown Atlanta. Every
They,
bank,
they waiting on
every
some new projects. That's what they're waiting on.
every big bank in this country and stuff got a building down there that's at least 25 stories high. Almost every bank, big bank, got a building down there. And there's cranes, two or three of them cranes every day down there. These big, huge cranes they got,
Well,
they're
they
all
got a plan.
downtown.
Somebody got a plan.
Yeah, they all downtown. They building condos. You can't touch one of them for less than 5 grand a month.
I believe it.
Those the low end. And they filling up. Ain't no vacancy in there. When by the time that building is built, it's fully occupied. Anyway, people, we got did a lot here today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.